Welcome to our eclectic collection of inspirational, wise, and humorous old anonymous quotes, anonymous sayings, and anonymous proverbs, collected over the years from a variety of sources. We want you to consider each visit to our site as an endless resource for your mental refreshment. If you enjoy what you've heard and experienced, please hit the like button, share this video, and subscribe to this channel for regularly uploaded videos. Turn on notifications so you can receive our latest videos as soon as possible. So, we hope you'll enjoy this video. Words should be weighed, not counted. There is no shame in not knowing, the shame lies in not finding out. Good advice is often annoying. Bad advice never is. Turn your face toward the sun, and the shadows fall behind you. An army of sheep, led by a lion, would defeat an army of lions led by a sheep. After the game, the king and pawn go into the same box. Truth is more valuable if it takes you a few years to find it. Measure 1,000 times and cut once. Whoever gossips to you will gossip about you. Before you score, you first must have a goal. Don't sail out farther than you can row back. Instruction in youth is like engraving in stone. A beautiful thing is never perfect. Tell me who your friends are, so I can tell you who you are. The tree with the most leaves will not necessarily produce juicy fruit. A mother understands what a child does not say. A bad worker blames his tools. To be willing is only half the task. Fall 7 times, stand up 8. Some men go through a forest and see no firewood. A bird does not sing because it has an answer. It sings because it has a song. It's better to be without a book than to believe a book entirely. A little impatience will spoil great plans. Talk does not cook rice. A man who cannot tolerate small misfortunes can never accomplish great things. Be not afraid of growing slowly. Be afraid only of standing still. Behave toward everyone as if you are receiving a guest. He who asks is a fool for 5 minutes, but he who does not ask remains a fool forever. Better a diamond with a flaw than a pebble without one. An inch of time is an inch of gold, but you can't buy that inch of time with an inch of gold. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is today. In a group of many words, there is bound to be a mistake somewhere in them. Listening well is as powerful as talking well, and is also as essential to the true conversation. 2 good talkers are not worth 1 good listener. 100 no's are less agonizing than 1 insincere yes. 1 beam, no matter how big, cannot support an entire house on its own. Better the cottage where one is merry than the palace where one weeps. The more acquaintances you have, the less you know them. If you want to find out about the road ahead, then ask about it from those coming back. There are 2 kinds of perfect people: those who are dead, and those who have not been born yet. A clear conscience never fears midnight knocking. Learning is a weightless treasure you can always carry easily. Married couples tell each other 1,000 things without speech. Small men think they are small. Great men never know they are great. Solve 1 problem, and you keep 100 others away. To be totally at leisure for one day is to be immortal for one day. Before preparing to improve the world, first, look around your own home 3 times. It is not the knowing that is difficult, but the doing. The people who talk the best are not the only ones who can tell you the most interesting things. Do not believe that you will reach your destination without leaving the shore. A clever person turns great troubles into little ones, and little ones into none at all. Guessing is cheap, but guessing wrong can be expensive. If you want to avoid being cheated, ask for prices at 3 different stores. A person of high principles is one who can watch an entire chess game without making a comment. To know another is not to know the person's face, but to know the person's heart. When the heart is full, the tongue will speak. Be slow in choosing a friend, but slower in changing him. We do not know what is good until we have lost it. A wise man changes his mind. A fool never. He who gives when he is asked has waited too long. If you want to be respected, you must respect yourself. He who is caught in a lie is not believed when he tells the truth. The first faults are theirs that commit them, the second theirs that permit them. Deeds are love, and not fine phrases. A good word extinguishes more than a pail full of water. A slip of the foot may soon be recovered, but that of the tongue perhaps never. A good neighbor is better than a brother far off. Age may wrinkle the face, but lack of enthusiasm wrinkles the soul. A friend's frown is better than a fool's smile. A donkey that carries a lot of books is not necessarily learned. God feeds the birds that use their wings. Kind words don't wear out the tongue. Bad is never good until worse happens. The most difficult mountain to cross is the threshold. A good pilot is not known when the sea is calm and the weather fair. He that inquires much learns much. A man's character reaches town before his person. Better a little in peace and with right than much with anxiety and strife. Speedy execution is the mother of good fortune. Advice after an injury is like medicine after death. Better ask twice than lose your way once. An old man's sayings are seldom untrue. A Sunday well spent brings a week of content. Dig your well before you are thirsty. If you count your friend's mistakes, he will desert you. Don't do what you'll have to find an excuse for. Sometimes, you have to be silent in order to be heard. A misty morning does not signify a cloudy day. If you are going to do something carelessly, it is better to give up entirely. Through other people's faults, wise men correct their own.